Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome to my garden. Um, Last night I was walking through the garden, doing my rounds, looking at just this and that, and how us gardeners are. So I found some fruits from a Quesnelia testudo, which have ripened inside the old inflorescence. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how I harvest those seeds, those fruits, and what they look like. And I'll show you what the seeds look like. We'll squeeze one just for fun. So yeah, what I will use is secateurs just to get the old inflorescence off. Generally, I wouldn't cut the inflorescence from the plant because it's still providing the developing fruit with energy to ripen the fruit. But since I've got so many, which I will show you, and for the sake of this video, I'm just going to cut it straight off the plant, and then we'll just make it easier to actually remove the fruit and show you how to do that. So yeah, follow me. Alright. Hey, I'm back. Okay. Excuse me. So what I've got here is the forceps I told you about. Okay, so I don't know if the light's pretty bad, but it's almost twilight, so it might become a bit difficult to see. And then just a regular pair of secateurs. Okay, so I'm going to cut the old inflorescence off, but before I do, I'm going to search for what I generally look for to see that there are some ripe seeds in there, so I don't, unnecessarily cut an inflorescence from the plant that won't have any ripe fruit in it. So, because I'm prepared to take that chance. Okay, cool. Let me show you what Quesnelia testudo looks like. The plant and a finished inflorescence. Okay, I'll put a picture up of what the plant actually looked like when it was in flower. So this is a cluster of Quesnelia testudo, very overgrown. I am regretfully running out of space in this garden. As you can see, it's just completely packed. But yeah, let's just give you try and give you a close-up view of what the inflorescence looks like. So this plant's really sharp, so you can see the serrated edges on the leaves there. Very dangerous to work with, and right next door to it actually is Tillandsia balancea, very big, spiny, vicious plant to work with. So if you look right in there, these are the bracts, these brown sort of sheaths. These are the bracts, the old flower bracts, and the flowers actually used to sit in this little tip there. So that was the flower was inside that. That little guy, the sort of pink little guy in there, that is the actual fruit. So let me just see if I can show you that. Yeah, there's the fruit, and inside there is another one, right in there, and so it just kind of spirals all the way down the inflorescence from one to another. So there's one there, there's another one back there, and you can see slightly to the right of it, that right there is an indigenous spider species called a rain spider. And its nest is called a bag of leaves because that's exactly what it is, a bag of leaves. Keeps up the humidity and moisture when the spider's eggs are apparently developing. So yeah, bit of useless information. So this is the inflorescence. I'm going to cut one of these off, and then I'm going to show you how to remove the seed. Okay, cool. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're back with my trusty cameraman. This is the old inflorescence of Quesnelia testudo, which I've now cut. And you can see the bracts are just kind of falling off. And you can see that it hasn't flowered too long ago because it's still got this brilliant pink with silver sort of the trichomes all over it. Really beautiful dusty stuff that comes off of that. So these brown things are the bracts, right? So that, like I said earlier, the flowers actually just sit inside that. So you're going to find fruit in there. That is a fruit, but it's not developed, and it doesn't look as though it's been pollinated either. So you'll see there's nothing inside there. I can squeeze for dear life, but ain't nothing go come out. So I'll chuck that back. So in the top here, you just get a shot of that there. You can see this tip is a little darker, so if I tug on it, there you go. So that is a ripe Quesnelia fruit. And then I've just got this little container right here and drop them in there. So the moment I tug, it should very easily, you can actually see it comes out quite easily. You'll see there'll be one that won't come out easily, and that means it's not ripe. So that one right there is not ripe. That's not ripe either. That one's not ripe. And so you just kind of work your way down the inflorescence, checking to see which ones are ripe and which ones are not. There's another. So this took about, it flowered, I think, during winter, so that was June, July, or August. It is now January. Actually, I lie, it is the 2nd of February, my birthday month. Don't know why I'm getting excited about that, because it just means I'm gonna be older. Yeah, so I just keep taking them out until I think I've got pretty much all of them in this flower spike. The rest of them in all the other flower spikes are still developing, but that's fine too, because let me show you what the fruits look like. There's one more in there, I think. A bit of a young one. Okay, so I'm gonna discard this, and these are the seeds. I have already collected more of these, so like I said in one of the previous videos, I don't really want like 1 billion of these, because literally that's what you'll get. If you take an entire stalk like this, entire inflorescence, and you manage to get like ripe fruit from all of them, let's just say you're going to run out of space really quickly. Okay, so just for like I explained to you earlier, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what the fruit looks like in one of them. Okay, so if I squeeze and squeeze and squeeze onto this little bit of bark, this one's got very few seeds, but inside that, if I move that around, you can actually see there's one seed, there's another in there. And so that entire thing gave me 2 seeds in this case. Let's have a look at another. That one's got quite a bit more. And again, it's got that gel, excuse me, it's got that gel-like substance that actually allows it to stick to the bark. So if I just move that around, you'll see it kind of just, it sticks to everything really. It's now gone underneath my ring, and sticking to the bark. So yeah, so that's Quesnelia testudo. That's how to get the seeds out from the fruits which have ripened. Like I said about the color, so you can tell that they've changed color, and if they change, they go from the pink that the plant actually uses when it flowers, very sort of soft pastel pink, or actually close onto, no, I lie, it's more like brilliant pink. It slowly then changes and becomes, I don't know what color this is. I'm not really good with that sort of thing, but I think it's like lilac. You think it's lilac? It's like a lilac. Yeah, let's go with lilac. Dusty lilac. I've coined a new color, dusty lilac. And that's it. Yeah, so from here, naturally, like if I kept this piece of wood and I sprayed it and kept it in really good condition, I'd get little Quesnelias a few years later. So I'm imagining to maturity it should take, generally with other bromeliads, I've got some of these growing seedlings, but I'm assuming that it'd be like 4 years, maybe more, in my climate. So I don't know about yours. If you have any comments or questions or anything like that, some advice, please do not hesitate. And yeah, keep gardening. Stay cool, brothers and sisters.